Hey Leo, welcome. Welcome to Blood Moon Oracle. We are going to take a look at the energies coming in for you this month. We're 5 days in, but hey, we're still in this month. So let's take a look and see what's going on in and around you this month. Let's see. I did lay out my cards for the sake of time. So we're going to just explore the energies that come out for you. Make sure you like, share, comment. Welcome to Blood Moon Oracle for you, Leo. These are Leo predictions for February. February has two R's, and even though we don't clearly pronunciate that first R, it's February, okay? At three R's, February. February, okay, two R's. All right, let's take a look. How you doing, Leo? I hope you guys are well. So for the month of February, let's see what's coming in for you, my Leo friends, my courageous fire signs. Leo predictions for February. All right, so let's take a look, Leo. Thank you for stopping by, my friends. So to take a look at some of the energies that are coming out for you. First of all, for Leo, we have the Knight of Wands. And it's clarified. The Two of Swords came out on the side. And then we have the Four of Swords on the shadow side. The energy feels intense this month, like you are pushing forward towards something. Wands energy is fire energy. It's doing, it's vibrant, it's energetic, it's moving, it's being very inspirational, like it's moving energy. But it's clarified by the Four of Swords and the Two of Swords. I feel like during this month overall, there's the feeling of wanting to move and possibly even doing that. But there's going to be some conflict, inner and outer, about that movement for some reason. For some reason. Now, when we look at the Two of Swords, which came in on the side, it can mean one or two things. When we look at it from the light side, it just means that there could be choices that you're considering, difficult choices, right, that you may or may not even want to deal with as a part of this process in February, that cause you to have to sit back and give it some energy, give it some thought, give it some time to look at what would be the right thing to do. It's important. That's on the light side. And whatever that thing is, it's being willing to accept the consequences of it. Now, on the shadow side, in February, this is the need to really access, the inner strength. Dig deep, basically. This could possibly talk about confrontations around your decisions that you'll be making this week. Maybe people won't be all gung-ho about the movements you're making and the decisions you're making. Maybe it's not including them. Maybe you've decided to actually stand, and make a decision that is going to actually be beneficial for you and yours. But somebody's not going to like it. Yeah. Somebody's not going to like it. There's the feeling of having a little bit of conflict in that way with the Two of Swords coming in on either side. It says you're going to have the energy of having to deal with just difficult things this month. Now the Four of Swords coming in on the shadow side, this is an internal fight. And so overall, it just feels like you will be inspired to move. In fact, you may be moving very quickly this month. But there's going to be a little bit of aggressiveness that you're feeling around your movements this month. You'll be feeling that. Whether or not that will affect your movement, I don't know, but let's see. You'll have the Five of Wands coming out here, clarified with the Knight of Swords. You are going to be busy. This month is going to be busy. You're going to have your hands possibly in different things. As you can see, all these birds have different colored wands. These are all different things. Your energy is going to be a multitasking energy. You're not going to be doing one thing. You may not even be doing two things. And you may not be doing three or four. You may be doing five or, more different things this month. And very inspired to do it. You may be clear cut on what's needed on each one of those things with this Knight of Swords, and determined not to let anything hold you back. Yeah, you're going to be on fire this week, this month, Leo. We're already 5 days in, and so if I'm talking to you, you already know because you're already done, planned out the rest of the month. You're already booked for the rest of the month. And when I say booked, I don't mean in terms of business, but I mean your calendar is already filled out for you. Ooh. The Chariot is going to be working for you, clarified by the Eight of Wands. I do feel like coming in from last year, I feel like there's a momentum that you may have built around something here that's working for you as we head into 2025. You put in the work that you're floating on that energy this year. For whoever I'm talking to in February, this is somebody that has already done the groundwork with something. They've already done the work to get it off of the ground and get things going. It almost feels like you've even reached a point in your process here where you can actually just kind of coast for a minute. You may find things just kind of flowing for you with this Eight of Wands, clarifying the Chariot. You may even be feeling yourself a little bit this month, right? Because there's a lot of stamina that's built up here. I'm looking at this boy that's just busting through the fence, right? Unstoppable. There's not a lot that can keep you from moving forward because of the speed that you've already built up. Yeah. You've already built up like the stamina and the speed and the movement, right? You're moving things. I feel like right now in February, you could be just feeling like you're just kind of, riding on air, right? This could be a moment where you feel a little bit like, hey, okay, I can kind of sit back for a minute and just let things work themselves. You have everything in place and you're just kind of watching everything just work for you. In the hopes and fears, as we look at February, is there anything that's going to be bothering you? We have the Justice and the Nine of Wands. And it's clarified by the Judgment coming in on the shadow side. For some of you, Leos, February may also be a time, for some of you, this feels like having to make something right. there's a fear, there's possibly even a looking forward to an opportunity. Maybe you had an opportunity where you were able to connect in some type of way where you feel like you are making things right, or you feel like you're going to have to make things right. With the justice here and the 9 of Wands, this may be something that has been needed to be made right for a while. And February is going to give you the opportunity to do that. Yeah. I do feel like this has something to do with healing with the 9 of Wands. Um, I feel like you know what this is. Either you were holding a grudge against someone or someone was holding a grudge, and you may have both been holding a grudge and just kind of button heads, right? There's something about you being the one to say sorry, or you being the one to fold first this month. Yeah. There's something about this turning in that way where things are going to be, the ball is going to be placed in your court to make things right, or to um, create peace in this situation. Yeah. I don't know if there's someone who feels like you've done something to them that wasn't right. Someone may be coming forward and maybe even accusing you of something, right? And demanding an apology or something. Or maybe there was somebody that was holding a grudge against you for a long time, and now they're going to come out and announce what they've been, stewing about. The 9 of Wands talks about like the wounded warrior. Somebody is feeling hurt over something that happened in the past, and this may come up this month, right? And it's going to put you in the position of having to make it right, or even take accountability for something. Yeah. We have the Queen of Cups coming out here with the Magician in the reverse. Now, this person, right? It could be this Queen of Cups energy, could be someone that is someone close to you. It could be a mother. Queen of Cups is sometimes mother energy. It could be, someone that is very close to you. It could be a feminine energy. This energy could be you, but it feels like an older feminine energy. Spirit is guiding you and advising you to, when it comes to this person or this connection, this relationship, to be careful how you deal with this person. There's something here about the Magician being in reverse where Spirit is advising you not to try to manipulate the situation or wiggle your way out of, giving honor where honor is due, right? If this is a mother figure, it's almost like there is some level of honor due, right? Not to wiggle your way out of that. Otherwise, there could be like certain repercussions around that, right? Um, I don't know if there's something that could be owed to this person. Maybe there was something that what they've been waiting for a while. Um, but you're being guided not to really put yourself on a pedestal or think of yourself above this person. You may even have an opportunity to get advice about this situation. Maybe someone else is telling you about what's happening in the background. And you can have the opportunity to get a little bit more information than you actually knew, so that you can set the intention straight. For some reason, you may feel like you don't owe this person something, but there may be some information that you receive in this situation that will make you see it differently, Leo. Because Spirit is guiding you to like approach this situation humbly. When I think of the magician is like this all powerful energy that's able to actually create any situation desired. But when it's in reverse, there's a need to surrender the situation. In this case, not to use your skills to produce the outcome that you want, but to go in like an energy of submission here. That's the advice that Spirit is giving. Yeah, for the Queen of Cups. And I do feel like this is speaking about someone else. I don't feel like the Queen of Cups is you. Now, if for some reason this is you, this Queen of Cups, the advice could be Spirit letting you know that now is a time to really allow yourself to be taken care of, whether that's taking care of yourself or whether that's allowing others to care for you, and not fighting that. Not fighting that, or not throwing a fit or throwing up some type of guard against connecting with others, right? But being open to the connection and the care, being open to even self-love right now. Because there's something that you're going to give to this situation. There's some level of energy that's needed in this situation, and Spirit wants you to actually be available to give it. There's something you're going to do to change the situation this month by even being present, by just being present is what I meant. And so you're being guided not to avoid or try to wiggle your way out of this, whatever this is. Even if you're on the receiving side of this apology that I'm feeling, like allow yourself to be, connected with, allow yourself to be available here for what's happening. We have the Three of Cups and the Nine of Swords. There could be some anxiety too around this. This Three of Cups clarified by the Nine of Swords is anxiety around having to gather, having to meet, having to, fellowship with others. There was some lesson possibly that was learned around this in the past. This could also be useful. You could use this to your advantage, though, Leo, because whatever that was in the past that causes anxiety, right? There is a level of knowledge that you gained in that. Whether this is knowing who you are around, right? Knowing who you're gathering with. It's almost like there is the understanding of what to do and what not to do. Like whether or not you can allow yourself to be open to this person as opposed to this person, right? But there's some knowledge here that you learned in the past And it gives you a little bit of anxiety when you come to gather with certain individuals. But this is knowledge, not to cause anxiety, but it's so that you um, can navigate, when you're around these people, whoever this is. Now, the other thing about the Nine of Swords is this also helped you understand how important and how pleasurable it could be to be in your own space, your own lane. It taught you a little bit of something about the value of being alone, right? Whatever this was that caused you to back up possibly and separate yourself, there was something about being alone that you learned here that you probably now don't mind being alone, right? Because of whatever happened here. You actually rather enjoy your alone time. There may have been a time where you did stress out about being alone and not having connections, but there's something happened in the past where you're okay with that now. And you're not stressed out when it comes time to separate yourself. Yeah. You don't no longer get overwhelmed when it comes to separating yourself. That's how I feel like that's coming through. And so there's some lesson in the past around this where you learned how to be alone without thinking of it in a negative way. You may have found confidence and solace in yourself, whereas one time you found it in others, whether that's family, whether that's friends, your close knit group, your village, your soul tribe, right? Um, you no longer let it stress you out because you know how to pull yourself away. We also have the Knight of Swords, the King of Swords, I'm sorry, and the Knight of Cups. This month, you're going to find yourself helping people with something very strategically. The Knight of Swords is very skilled, very strategical, very well thought out, very organized. The King of Cups is someone who offers something and assists people with things that they need. So there's going to be something this month that you'll find yourself um, giving or providing for people. You'll be offering something this month. This is going to have something to do with you, some part of yourself you'll be offering this month. Whatever this is, I feel like it feels a little bit intimate. And you may even find yourself going further than you actually anticipated and doing more than you actually wanted to do this month. You may be going above and beyond for people this month. People may see you in a very beautiful light. I feel like for some of you, you may even be seen as someone's knight in shining armor this month. There's going to be something that you do that almost like showing up and rescuing people from something, some type of way. People are going to be looking at you in that way. You're going to play the hero for somebody this month. Let's see, what are you going to do? So what is this Knight of Cups that Leo is offering this month? What will they be doing? So the Eight of Swords on the light side. What will Leo be doing this month or offering this month? The Eight of Swords immediately gives me the energy of freeing, or helping somebody escape a situation. Knight of Pentacles, possibly even helping someone out of a financial bind, or offering someone a way to get themselves out of a situation. Either you'll be giving them something to help them out of a situation, or you're going to be showing them how to get themselves out of this situation. That could be by teaching something. It could be by giving some kind of resource, showing them something. Yeah. Yeah, that's so good. I feel like some of you were, for someone, this month you've been waiting on like a court case to resolve. But there's going to be something that happened in that court case where you're going to have to deliver something. Like you're going to have to give something in order for it to turn out the way that you want. There's something that you're going to have to give in order to have this turn out in your favor. Somebody's waiting for a court case to resolve. There may be a turn in the way the court case is going for a moment, but I do feel like it's going to actually, let me see, what's going to actually happen with the court case? How will it end? So good to be alive. So, Page of Wands and the Hierophant. The Page of Wands came out on the shadow side too. So how is this court case going to turn out for Leo? Ooh, so with this court case, this is the time for you to make sure that you don't allow your aggressions to get the best of you in how things are going right now. Also, be wary of people who you're taking advice from. I feel like with the Page of Wands on the shadow side, this is warning you to be careful of who you take advice from, because you could be getting advice from someone who may not be giving you the best advice. They may mean well, but they may not be giving you the best advice. But it feels like something feeling like it's not going in your favor right now. It doesn't mean like that you won't win the case or things won't turn around further in the future. But right now, in February, it's important not to allow your emotions to get the best of you, even if things aren't going in your favor. This is a time Spirit is asking you with the Hierophant to actually have faith and just believe the best, no matter what things look like right now. Yeah. And so, yeah, I just got that. I just got that. And so, um, this may be a time to pray, right? Read your Bible if you are a Bible reader. Look for guidance from the higher realm. You may even have guidance coming in spiritually, right? When you want to say something and something comes in and it's like, don't say that, right? This is a time to really listen to yourself and your inner guidance with the Hierophant here. Listen to your inner voice, your inner teacher. Yeah. And so the Five of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. So by the end of February, again, I get the feel like not everybody's going to be happy with what you decide and the path and the route that you take. With the Five of Swords, this is you walking away from some type of conflict or battle with the upper hand. And not everybody's going to be happy. This may be you realizing that you need to walk away from certain people by the end of February. But by the end of the February, you'll be making some kind of change that's going to be beneficial for you with the Eight of Cups. You may, in fact, realize that you can't take everybody with you where you're going. But there's some departure, there's some moving that you are going to do. And you'll be taking what is valuable not only to you, but to others. You'll be taking that with you. So somebody's not going to be happy with decisions that you make in February. These swords may also be important people that you'll be bringing with you. Not everybody's going to be able to go. You may be deciding to take certain people with you and leaving others behind to the next level. But not everybody's going to be happy. Let's see. I'm just going to ask, is there anything else during February that Leo needs to be aware of? Any last words of encouragement for Leo? Anything else for Leo? The month of February. Four of Cups, the Magician, and the Knight of Swords. I feel like Spirit is saying like this is a month for you to actually This is a month for you to actually um, think about yourself with the Four of Cups. That cup, your eye is on this cup, even though you have already achieved, right? This is about something different. What is that saying? If you want something different, you have to do something different. I feel like this month Spirit is telling you to think about yourself. It may, in fact, necessitate some type of sacrifice in order to get that thing that you haven't had before. This may, in fact, necessitate you having to detach yourself from certain things and people in order for you to get that you haven't received yet. Because I feel like for whoever you are, Spirit recognizes that you've hit a limit for yourself, and it's time to exceed that limit. And with that excelling is the need to release and leave possibly some things behind. This is something that you've been working for a while with the Magician. Spirit is saying it's time with the Knight of Swords. Yeah. Very nice. Not to be afraid, but to go after what you want. Nothing can stop you but you. Okay? And so it's almost like Spirit is saying, just leave things in the past and move forward. And it's not like Spirit is saying it's not like it's an eternal situation. You could always come back later, right? If necessary, to bring people where you are. But there's a need to move forward right now, to think about the momentum of moving forward and put everything else down so that you can move forward. Okay? That's what I'm getting. Let's see. That's for you for the month of February. It does feel like a month that is very challenging, in that there are going to be things where you question yourself. I feel like there are going to be people who possibly question your decisions and your motives. Nevertheless, you've been working on this a while. And Spirit wants you to keep moving forward. Despite what you see, despite what it looks like, let's move with the momentum. Okay? February feels like a very momentous month for you, Leo. And so that's what I have for you. Thank you for stopping by. This has been Blood Moon Oracle. Make sure you like, share, comment, Leo. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not. And I'll see you guys next time, okay? That was your reading for the month of February. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you all. Bye. It's been Blood Moon Oracle.